Good morning, ATown. I'm Thomas, and welcome back to another year of ATown Today. This is our first attempt at producing Albemarle High School's daily news show, and we have a lot of new technology to figure out as we go along. Thanks in advance for hanging with us while we figure out how all of this stuff works. All of us in the video production classes hope to make ATown Today something you want to see, rather than something that you just have to sit through during second block, and we're inviting you to help. If you have an idea for a story, or if you know a classmate or teacher who's doing something great here in the community, send us an email at wpat@k12albemarle.org. Message us on Instagram at ATownToday. If you or your club or sports team want to promote a highlight or an event, let us know. If you want to help producing a video to show off what you do, we can help with that too. Just email WPAT or Mr. P at tprzyuski@k12albemarle.org and let him know what you need. If you took some pics at a sporting event, homecoming, or field trip and want to share them with the world, email them at Mr. P or share them with us via Google Drive. You might see your pic on the broadcast or on lobby TVs. Now here are a few reminders of things coming up around ATown. Club Fair will take place a week from today, Tuesday, September 12th, during both lunches on the Breezeway. If you have an idea for a club that doesn't already exist, you still have time to find a faculty sponsor. Social, sports, and academic clubs need to have a club charter submitted by a staff sponsor in order to be included in the list of clubs for students to join. Fill out the form sent by a student email regarding clubs to start the search for a sponsor. Hispanic Heritage Month is from September 15th to October 15th. AHS is offering a free field trip to the Franklin Museum of Art on UVA Monday, September 18th from 9:30 a.m. to 11:40 a.m. The first 30 people to submit will be able to enjoy a showcase of Hispanic artists. Please pick up a permission slip in Mrs. Yu's office room and Mr. Gularium's room at 2:35. Scan the QR code to share your interest in this trip and the other art projects this month, such as an art contest or the hallway mural. The volleyball team is off to a hot start. The Patriots varsity team is now 2-0 in the Jefferson District as they prepare for the weekend's varsity invitational right here at AHS. Those matches start tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. That's right, a.m., so set your alarms. While the varsity football team hasn't hoped to get off to that good start that they hoped for, there's still plenty of time for them to get moving in the right direction. Here's a special look at this year's squad and a couple of key players for the Patriots.
Senior year of the Albemarle Patriot. It really means a lot to me because I've been here all 4 years, saw it through freshman year, COVID year, that sucked for everyone. And then come back sophomore year, I was really excited, right? Getting back into the groove of it. And be an Albemarle Patriot right now, I think it means everything. You got your rival, you got Western, you got Monticello. They're not even in the conversation.
For me this year, since I'm a senior, I don't know. I kind of I'm still playing for my seniors and being a senior at the same time, which is pretty weird. But I don't know. It's kind of passion.
Going out there in the field and representing Albemarle, right? We're the team to beat, right? It means a lot because you're held to such a high expectation. You want to win as a football player, You never want to go out on the field and lose. And that's one thing I would always say is I always hated losing more than I ever loved winning. So what defines success for us? I'd say really brotherhood, being a team, really gelling together. And we've been doing that more and more every single day. And success to us is winning.
In football, it's not really about football. It's kind of more bringing lessons you wear your practice stuff every day to practice. You hustle when you have to, like just, life lessons that you gotta do, doing what you don't feel like doing, just stuff like that. And, that brings success like further in life than just in football,
There was this player named Jay Maury, right? And he was a linebacker, right? I wanted to play linebacker, but I was too big at the time. I got a freshman coming out, I was like 250, right? And so I was playing O-line. And one practice, this man, Jay Maury, it was a blitz, right? And so I go to pick up that blitz. He hit me so hard. Like I was on my butt, right? And that's never happened to me before. Like I've never been hit that hard. And then as soon as I got back up, he looked at me, he goes, "Don't you ever let anyone do that to you again." And I was like,
good old Malachi Hicks. It's my brother. We all played Little League with each other. And it was, I don't know, it was good playing my like junior year. It was Malachi, he was a senior, and I was a junior, and we all, it was like Little League, remodified. It was pretty cool. And, he took care of me.
and I think it really comes down to not making any excuses, knowing like what situation you're in and that you can conquer it. And yeah, it's pretty much life. You're gonna have ups and downs.
Running through tackles, running through your problems, or like getting through your problems. A block, when an old lineman's trying to block you, get off the block or whatever, bump in the road, you just try and get off of that. I don't know. Try to go score. They'll get you something.
You gotta go out there, you gotta really put in the work, and not just when everyone's watching, right? You gotta put in the work all the time. You gotta be a 24-hour person, right? That's what Coach Bial, he preaches that. You gotta be a 24-hour person. You gotta do your work, you gotta be at school, you gotta be in the classroom, constantly putting in the study time, study hours.
I was thinking about this the other day, and just, seeing how much stuff changes. I was a freshman, and seeing freshmen come in, and just it's up to them if they take advice or not. I'm not gonna stop them from doing them. They're able to figure it out on their own, but it's also up to the seniors to help them make their life easier and guide them to where they don't have to make the mistakes that we had to.
It's the same thing with football. You watch film, you know what the other team's gonna do, you call it out, make the play. It's simple.